Hello, and welcome to the Season 2 finale of the McDuffie Minute Podcast, the place where McDuffie County residents can find out everything they need to know about the governments of McDuffie County, Thompson, Deering, the school system, and all points between. I'm one of your hosts, Christopher Wells.
And I'm Jason Smith. On this episode, we're headed back to school, and we're joined by McDuffie County Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Mychele Rhodes, to get parents and community members up to speed for the start of the 2024-2025 school year. Thank you so much for joining us once again.
Thank you for having me today.
So I know it feels like school year is a ways out at this point that we're recording this, but it's never too early for parents and students to start getting ready for a new year. So what are the dates and times for open house, the first day, so that everybody can go ahead and mark their calendars and be ready as we approach that?
Our open house for this school year is scheduled for August the 1st, and we are going to continue the division by alphabet for attendance at each of the school sites. This enables parents to visit multiple schools. It also enables our teachers to have a smaller group of attendees at one time. So for those families that have students with the last names ending in A through J, open house times for this year will be 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. And for those who have last names of K through Z, our open house times will be 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. And we will look forward to welcoming students and parents at all 7 sites throughout the district during those times. Our first day of school this year is going to be August the 5th. We certainly are looking forward to the onset of a new school year, and that will be rapidly approaching. So we encourage our students to continue to read daily, to be sure that if they had any assignments that needed clearance from teachers from the previous school year, that those issues have been taken care of as well. But we are most definitely looking forward to a very successful upcoming school year.
Now, I know there's seasons of change, and I know that hits the school system, and y'all have a ton going on right now. Can you talk to us a little bit about anything new or different for the upcoming school year that parents really need to know about ahead of time?
We have several exciting new initiatives for this upcoming school year, and one of those for our elementary students and middle school students will be the implementation and the further implementation of the Bulldog Express. The Bulldog Express is our STEM bus that we are just delighted to have here in McDuffie County. We are the only school district in our area to have a fully equipped mobile learning lab. We have had this lab visit the private daycares in the community this summer. We also have had the lab visit multiple community events. But we'll be taking the bus to our school campuses and have the opportunity for our teachers to be able to experience activities as well as our students to see the materials and the literature that is present on the bus. The next exciting thing that we are in the middle of planning at this point, we applied for and received a grant from Senator Ossoff's office for a renovation to McDuffie Place. And for those that may not know, the school district does have a piece of property that is located at the lake. This is a former FFA cabin that the school district uses for a variety of events, but we will be renovating McDuffie Place to become a STEM and STEAM classroom at Clarks Hill Lake. We have received permission to be able to do this through the Corps of Engineers, and we're in the planning phases with the architect now to retrofit that building to be an on-site learning lab for the students of McDuffie County schools. And just to extend that further, for our middle school students for the upcoming year, we were delighted to receive a partnership with the Junior Achievement Discovery Center of the CSRA. This will be for 6th and 7th grade students in Thompson-McDuffie Middle School. The focus prior to visiting the Achievement Center will be on personal and business finance. The students will receive lessons in a very thorough curriculum on finance. Then their attendance at the Discovery Center, they will be applying for jobs. executing loans, paying taxes, all of those life skills that we strive to be sure that we teach to fulfill the vision of McDuffie County Schools, which is for college and career-ready students. And then finally, for our high school students, we will continue to increase our work-based learning opportunities. This has been a fabulous partnership between McDuffie County Schools and our local businesses. This year, we had 105 students participate in work-based learning with 42,578 hours worked. So these are the efforts that we have in place and additions that we plan to implement during the upcoming school year.
Now, we did hear about the STEM bus last year on this program, but a lot of these other things are brand new, and it speaks to the way that we're trying to implement innovative ways to get students involved.
The main purpose of the addition of both the Bulldog Express and the STEM classroom at McDuffie Place is simply to have students engaged in hands-on learning. And as we begin to expose students to career opportunities, one of the components of the visits to McDuffie Place will be exploring careers in landscape architecture, forestry, and we continue to want to expose our students at an early level to the career opportunities that they have in place and perhaps careers that they may not know that even exist. The addition of our greenhouses this past school year, it's enabled us to also expose students to horticulture and experiences that they would not have had, while also allowing our Thompson High School students to mentor our elementary students via these greenhouses. Again, we are just continually searching for ways to be sure that the students of McDuffie County know and are well versed in all of the career opportunities that they have in their future.
Speaking of new things, new projects, there's a lot of construction still going on. Can you give us an update on the new Maxwell Elementary and the additions at Norris and Deering, along with anything else that might be on the horizon?
So the additions at Norris and Deering, we, in the receipt of ESSER funds that all school districts did receive, we were very calculated in that we wanted the expenditures of those funds to be long-term projects for the district, not just supplies, not just books, but long-term things and infrastructure. This allowed us the opportunity to add additions onto Norris Elementary and Deering Elementary. We are pleased to be able to do that as we look forward to the growth in our community, and we want to be prepared to have classrooms ready. In the interim, we will be using those classrooms for small group instruction, which enables us to take a classroom of 28 students and to be able to break those students down into small groups based on their instructional abilities. It allows us to offer acceleration and remediation to all of our students, which is most important in encouraging their instructional growth. The additions at Norris and Deering Elementary are both mechanisms for us to continue to provide extensive instructional opportunities for our students, as well as the anticipated growth in the community. The new Maxwell Elementary School is an exciting project currently for McDuffie County Schools, and anyone visiting our community at the present time, if you go down the bypass, the walls of the school are actually going up. The entire gymnasium is already in place, and the cafetorium. This building is going to be a state-of-the-art elementary school for the students here in McDuffie County. We were very strategic in our planning of the construction of this school as far as the layout of the school, the proximity of labs and opportunities to students. Each wing of this school will have a state-of-the-art STEM lab. This is very important for our students. I mentioned previously the activities with the Bulldog Express and the STEM at McDuffie Place and the Discovery Center. Maxwell Elementary students will have the opportunity to participate in hands-on learning on the new Maxwell Elementary campus. The other thing that the opportunity of building a new school allows is as we look at our current facilities, we have had the opportunity to really be able to analyze how we dismiss students, where's the best place for our car riders, our bus riders, to have a good flow of traffic for our parents and our community. And this school is enabling us to do that. We will actually have access from the back of the new Maxwell Elementary School for our buses to loop back to Thompson-McDuffie Middle School. And this is important for our community as it allows those buses to move at a steady pace, but to also not inhibit traffic here on our roadways. The new Maxwell Elementary will house the current students of Maxwell Elementary, which are pre-K through first grade, and combine that with the students of Thompson Elementary, second and third grades. The benefit of our consolidation of these two schools instructionally allows the opportunity for our kindergarten teachers to have active planning with the teachers at second grade, third grade teachers to have planning, of course, with the other grades. But it also allows our families and our school officials and teachers to build relationships with our families that are long-term throughout elementary school.
Well, with all that construction going, and you're obviously looking ahead by, working out these traffic plans and that sort of thing, when exactly is that school slated to open?
The new Maxwell will open the fall of 2025, and we are on schedule for that opening to take place. The board actually just last week, our vendor for the furniture, fixtures, and equipment attended our nightly board meeting, and we're in the process now of selecting the furniture that will go into this new school. And we are just excited to be able to offer the opportunity for these students to attend a state-of-the-art facility and with easy access in and out of the school. And also the convenience of parents, that if they have a student that is an elementary student and maybe a middle school student or a high school student, this allows for easy drop-off for our families, and really having our schools together is a safety benefit for us as well. If we were to have to evacuate one school, we've got the other schools right there in the vicinity. So the benefits to the community and the students of the school system are just really powerful at the present time.
And I know, looking out across the country, teacher retention has become a large concern. I know my wife's a teacher, and she sees the churn with some of her coworkers in her school. What is McDuffie County doing to attract and keep these great teachers?
Teacher retention, yes, it is a concern for our district and really every school district in the state of Georgia. As we look at the numbers of secondary institutions and post-secondary, we see that there aren't as many individuals that are going into education, which is concerning as we look too at the numbers of retirement age employees. Thankfully, our teacher retention here in McDuffie County School is at the highest that it has been in several years, and there are many reasons why we believe that to be so. The first is, of course, the assignment of a mentor teacher to any new employee of McDuffie County Schools with less than 3 years experience. This enables the new employee to immediately have a relationship with someone that is either in their grade level or in their department of study. We, throughout our school year, run a mentor teacher academy. And we take this a step further. The Mentor Academy is actually broken into grade spans. So our elementary teachers work together, middle school together, and then our high school teachers, because their needs are all different based on their content and the age of students that they instruct. We, too, have a great partnership with our CSRA RESA. We are one of 12 districts that participate in our RESA educational agency. And through RESA, we have support specialists that are coming into our schools specifically focusing on teacher induction. As we look at research of new teachers leaving the profession, There are many times that these individuals expressed that they did not have support throughout the school year, and we have made that possible through our partnership with CSRA RESA. And in addition to that, we continue to offer through the Department of Curriculum and Instruction, in a collaboration with our Department of Human Resources, professional learning opportunities throughout the school year and endorsement opportunities. We encourage our teachers to pursue as many additional endorsements as possible to make them well-versed in their content area and to continue to keep our faculty and staff abreast on all newest trends. In addition, we have made, because we do want to grow leaders here in our school district, is a leadership academy. This academy focuses on our administrators with less than 3 years experience, offering practical suggestions and opportunities for discussion throughout the school year as we problem solve and plan to offer the best opportunities for our students.
So there's obviously a lot going on at the current time with the school system. But for the general public who wants to keep up with all of that stuff that's going on with the schools, with the Board of Education, can you tell them the best ways for them to be able to do that?
Social media, of course, is one of the quickest ways to be able to follow all of what we are doing here in McDuffie County Schools. We have an active presence on Facebook as well as Instagram. We encourage all parents to follow our Facebook page. Our school website and school websites and our district website offer information continuously as far as the calendars of each of our schools and the upcoming events that are available. And an additional thing that we do is our on-board newsletter. This publication is a beautiful graphic representation of what we are doing here at McDuffie Schools, thanks to our public relations coordinator, Mr. Christopher Wells. This is distributed at each of our school campuses and at the Chamber of Commerce each month. We're thankful to have local businesses that continue to support that effort. Again, we encourage our parents to be sure to check out our Facebook, our Instagram, as well as our individual school web pages.
Well, thank you again for joining us on this Season 2 finale and for helping us get the word out about the start of the new school year, and we wish you the best of luck.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity to be here, and we are excited to offer the students here in our community the best educational experience possible.
And thank you to our listeners for logging on and tuning in. As always, we hope you continue to find ways to get involved with something good happening right here. By doing so, you can help make your community a reflection of you.
And with that, we close out this episode of the McDuffie Minute. When you get a chance, take a minute and learn a little bit about McDuffie County.